Whether you're learning filmmaking, photography, or making YouTube videos, there's a faster way to get better at it. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 things you can do to speed up your journey to professional content creation, or just to make progress quicker in general. I would highly recommend watching this video to the end because it could save you hours and maybe even days of your life. Alright, so number 1 is to learn from your mistakes. When you make a mistake, just trying to forget about it and move on will get you nowhere. You're never going to progress if every time something goes wrong, you just try to forget about it and pretend it never happened, hoping it'll never happen again. Even though it can be hard, you have to face the problem or it definitely will come up again in the future. When someone gives criticism about your work, like maybe someone comments on your video or your friend says something, don't just brush it off and call it hate. Actually examine it and see if what they said was true, and if it is, try to fix it. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, but it is a great habit to get into. You have to make a mental note of things that have happened in the past, so that way they won't happen in the future, and I would even suggest writing it down. Which actually leads me into my second point, which is write things down. Be honest, it's a pain to try to remember every little thing, and you can't really. I can't even stress this enough how important it is to write things down, not just with content creation or photography or something, but just with everyday life. This happens to me all the time, but just recently I had a good idea for a YouTube video or something to do in a YouTube video, and then a couple days later, the next day, I was just sitting there and I was like, wait, what was that thing? Because I remember it was really good, but I couldn't remember it because I didn't write it down. And I would actually highly recommend, wait one second, getting one of these, a notebook to carry around. Even if you don't carry one all the time, it's just a great idea to have one available so that way anytime you need to write something down, that's the place where all your thoughts go. And it's not necessarily a journal, it's just somewhere to put all your ideas. Alright, number 3, watch educational content. And I don't necessarily mean buying a course. You might think that there's not enough good, valuable content on YouTube, but you just have to look in the right places. There are a lot of great YouTube channels that have helped me learning these things, and just a few of them are like Full-Time Filmmaker, Tomorrow's Filmmakers, and Peter McKinnon. And of course there are a bunch more than that, but you have to just find the right channels that are going to help you learn the most in the shortest amount of time. I know most of what I know today and teach on this channel just by watching YouTube videos. Number 4, make content you enjoy making. And this one is really important because let's say you have an interest in videography, but more specifically, filming product videos. And then somewhere along the way, you started filming weddings when prior to that, you had no interest in filming those. Slowly, you'll start to think that you don't even like it anymore when in reality, you're just doing the wrong thing. Especially doing something like that for a long period of time, it can easily cause you to burn out because you don't actually like it. If you take pictures of something or make YouTube videos about something that you actually like, you'll try harder without even thinking about it, which in the end will cause you to get better faster. And just another point, if you don't make content that you enjoy, you won't practice as much. Which leads me into my next point, which is to practice. Sitting there and just complaining that your videos don't look like Sam Colder's is not going to get you anywhere, I promise. So what I was saying earlier about watching educational content and learning, that's just step 1. You also have to apply the knowledge you've learned in real-world practice. So how about you get out there and just start. Also, over a week ago, I sent out this video in written form to my email list subscribers. I only have like 13 email list subscribers, so maybe you should go check it out. It only takes like 20 seconds. I'll put the link in the description. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.